So here we are. Bellbook is doing Chinese, and Lilbow is going as almonds. So we got almond versus China. Usually, in this matchup, we're going to give the win to the almonds here, typically. Yeah, the main problem is in this situation, almonds just have really powerful unit shipments, and China really struggles with that. You know, really all the almonds really need to do in this matchup, go for either a solid fast fortress or go for a fast industrial, and the China really just falls apart. Yeah. If you're Ottomans, you should really never try to fight Chinese in H2, because then you actually give the Chinese a shot at fighting you, you know? Surprise, surprise. But, yeah, no, as long as the Ottoman does a consistent fast fortress or fast industrial, China really, really struggles in that matchup quite badly. Yeah. So, yep. Obviously, you're going to start with the train posts and the mosque as Ottomans. The mosque trickles you about 0.8 XP per second. Train post also gives you a huge delivery, about 69 XP with each delivery. So, that ensures proper card timing. And basically, with all that good setup for fast fortress, you're going to be able to call the Safahi, the Falconets on China, and they're going to really struggle against that. So, yeah, that's what we're probably going to see here. But who knows what the China's plan. Alright, the China's about to get their T export now. They already have their train posts up. Why is he running for a deck? Oh yeah, so this is the fella that's got like the huge H3 and H4 hand in his deck, right? Okay, so he's going naked fast fortress. I think even when the China goes fast fortress, the Ottomans are more impactful. That's what I feel like is the issue here. Because look, if Ottoman goes with Safais, right? You know how much troops you need as China to match up to that? Because there's been times when I've had like huge armies of like Huangs and Kijiks and stuff, and the Safais will melt my army. Especially if they have like supporting Jans and like Falconets and stuff. It's just like really sad what the Ottomans do. So if you want to like jump up on like the ranked ladder very easily, just run Ottomans. I'm telling you. It's like one of the easiest civs to like go up in the rank ladder with is the Ottomans. Because really, their units, their builds just... Oh, yeah. Alright, so it's good. This one's going French, and it's going to pick up the 400 food crate technology there to age up. Solid point. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're going up against an Ottoman, you have to play your A game here. So, going the French build with the porcelain tower is probably the strongest thing China can do. Hopefully they do it right, though, here, and they don't fumble it. Hopefully. No. No, that doppelsoldier stuff that we saw last game, because we see a China doing that here. They're not going to last long against an Ottoman, I'm telling you right now. Definitely not. So is Ottoman our age up? He's already halfway done, so he's going up with the Core Master. You win 3 Yoruk capitalism. So, that can tell us two things. He might go fast fortress, but he might not. Once you see the quartermaster in there, it either means they're going to go double barracks janissary, or they're going to go for a fast fortress with the barracks, so that while they're aging up, they can also produce janissaries along the way, and already have a massable army already going while they're preparing their H3 shipments. Yeah. Looks like the hunting dogs has been researched. Will definitely help with the gather rate of these villies. Very nice. Shamsali. Perfecto. See? Here comes the steel traps now. Very good. Seven. Oh, he's gonna go Yoruks first. Okay. That can be a sign of something, you know, if he starts out with the Yoruks. Okay, double barracks janissary. I just looked and like, alright, double barracks janissary. So, that's why he's going with the Yoruks, you know, because he wants that extra economy there so he can maintain both queues of the first barracks on the left and the one on the right of these Jans. So this is an interesting setup, because I would have thought with China, you would much rather want to go for a good fast fortress against Chinese, but he seems to think that aggro is the way to go. Yeah. He might be right, because Lilbow's been very competitive in this tournament, so I think if he thinks double barracks Janissary is the way to go, then it probably is the way to go. So we'll see if that ends up pulling through. Okay, he's going into hand against these banded riders. Uh-oh, steel. Uh-oh, step riders. Okay, he's just gonna ride right past them there. Let's see if he can find these Yaruks. See if we can find them. Yeah, he's coming down here now. He might get some bills. He's actually shipping in the coin right now, which is great. Yep. Oh man, look at that. Janissary is going after those cav. Very good. Alright, 300 export there with diplomatic intrigue. Now that he's gotten all the techs that he wants from the French, he's going to switch likely to the Brits and get the HP boost. So when he gets his fast fortress in, which is locked in now, he's going to be able to go for his intervention and get about 9 redcoats. Yeah. So it looks like so far Bellbook is setting up pretty good here, honestly. A pretty solid job, so let's see how this turns out. I've tried to get that one. Okay, he's gonna get a Vil there. Unfortunately, the Jans are in scimitar mode, so they're cutting into him pretty deep right there, yeah. Yeah, yep, good, take a shot. Alright, Brit allies coming into effect now. Consulate is almost up, right? If the Ottomans wanted to, they could have came over here and like targeted the villagers there. Did Ottoman know about that? Let me see. See, no, he actually didn't scout enough to see the. I don't think he saw that. No, because that would have been a good raid there for Ottomans, but unfortunately didn't see that. So China lives to play another day. Yeah, 8 Arquebusiers, 6 redcoats coming in. Okay, the Arquebusiers should be able to do pretty well against these Jans. Beware though, the Jans are going to try to run right into your face and try to hit these guys hard here. Redcoats come down from the bomb though. Oh man, watch out for this. Don't let them get the scimitars. Don't let them use the scimitars on you. That's not good. But now you got sentries here with regulars and redcoats. Let's see if we get some RNG with these disciples too. Could be alright. So far, a good amount of kills by the China player, yeah. Yep, now he needs about 9 redcoats. They do shadow tech since they're constant units, so they're really like veteran musketeers now, yeah. Delhi's coming in, but honestly, if he's going with a lot of anti-cav like that, I'm not too worried about the Delhis. Watch out, Billies. Let the Billies die. I want that. Here comes your 9 redcoats. Perfect. Right in that spot. Trying to see which units Ottomans are able to retain here, because if Bellbook can get his army out here and like clean him out, that could be really good for him. Oh, he's got the 6 abbot. No, he's training abbess. He's not an A3 yet. He's training abbess, guys. Not good. Once you get the abbess in there, it becomes really tough. Yeah, because abbess is one of those units that can drop your stuff very quickly. Use the Chinese, because your Chinese units are not that strong. So leave it to a high-powered unit like the abbess with its crush damage and stuff to really obliterate things. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Siege in the consulate now. China's going for 10 arcs now. I feel like, though, Ottoman is doing a good job with hard aggro here. He's able to maintain really constrictive pressure on his opponent. Because even as he's getting these shipments, they're being melted very quickly, and he's not able to maintain that. Because for the Chinese Fast Fortress to work, you got to accrue units. You can't just keep losing them in constant fights like that, because Chinese troops are not that good. They're kind of weak. So if you're not like keeping your arquebusiers all alive, keeping a good amount of hand cav alive, and then keeping some mounted troops there, it's not good. It's just going to make things really tough for you there. Yeah, big time. So here comes the Imperial Army. Got about 3 arquebusiers, 2 iron flails. Very solid. Very good. Comes the free-flying crow as well, so you're going to have an artillery piece. He's re-getting the consulate because he's at the 400 export and can get another batch of redcoats out. He needs really all the troops he can get right now. Because Ottomans are looking a lot scarier here. Because this is something you only can learn if you're a Wars of Liberty player. In Wars of Liberty, the Ottomans actually have a Civ bonus system where they lose all their veteran and guard upgrades and they only get a late game Imperial Age upgrade. That's like 85% improvement. So keeping that in mind, you can absolutely win an Age 2 fight very easily as the Ottomans, even if your opponents were in Age 3. Otherwise, that whole Civ bonus thing in Wars of Liberty would just be impossible. But even with that restrictive Civ bonus in Wars of Liberty, Ottomans are still S-tier Civ in the mod, so to keep that in mind, because just because China made an Age 3, Ottomans still have an advantage, because as long as they play Jan Abbas like this, China's going to be hurting pretty bad, because all their cavalry is kind of obsolete against mass Janissary, and then the Abbas just shreds the enemy. Abbas, it only takes a handful of Abbas to like blast these arquebusiers off their feet, pretty much, yeah. It's absolutely devastatingly bad, yeah. You don't even know how bad it is, yeah. So that's going down now, very good, yep. Comes the 600 wood. Beautiful. Very nice. Perfecto, see? Yeah. Okay, hold the line with the jams. Very good.
Hazır. Evet. Hazır.
Yep, beat through all that hand stuff, and then you can move forward on the range troops. Yeah, very good.
Emrin. Evet.
Or, oh, GG. Yeah. Too much troops there on the Armin side. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Big time. Good match, though. Good one. Just shows how Lilbow got so ahead in the tournament. Big time, yeah.